Hello, welcome back to Behind the Design. My name is Joshua Gilla with Master Plan Outdoor Living. Today we're going to talk about deck functionality. So if you're thinking about redesigning your deck and creating something that is really amazing for your family, there's a couple of key things you need to think about during that process. The first is, how are you going to engage the space? So oftentimes I've seen where people come out of the first floor of the house, down a bunch of steps onto a deck or onto a patio, which is, you can do it, it's functional, but it's also dangerous when you're carrying trays and plates and things like that. Up and down those steps can be a real burden. So the way we like to design spaces, especially outdoor living spaces, is with a seamless transition. And what I mean by seamless transition, I mean we try to create a deck space that is in the same level or very close to the level of the first floor of the house, so that when you come in and out, there's really no difference in height. And the benefits to doing it that way is whether you're 2 years old just learning how to walk and crawling, you can integrate and work back and forth and transfer here without any kind of hazard or safety issue. Or if you're 102 years old coming out with a cane or a walker, you can easily move back and forth in this space so that everybody in the family can fully utilize this new space. So again, seamless transition, very important to keep in mind as you're designing your new outdoor living space. When we design spaces, they're almost all seamless transitions because of that function. It really helps connect the inside to the outside much better. The next thing you need to be thinking about is the 3 zones. So you're probably thinking, what are 3 zones? So these are 3 zones. One is going to be grilling, one is going to be dining, and one is going to be lounging. So with a grilling space, you're thinking about a space outside that you can have a simple standalone grill, or you can have a full-blown outdoor kitchen. It's totally up to you and your use of the space with your family. You know them best. You know how you're going to interact with that space and use it. It's very important for us to have that conversation throughout the design process. The second space or zone to be considering here is the dining space. Now, whether the dining space is for 4 people or 6 people or 24 people, it makes no difference. We need to be thinking through that and thinking about how you're going to utilize that space for dining after you're done cooking the food. Bring it to the table, everybody sits down, has some wine, enjoys a nice meal, and shares some conversation. So once dining is completed, everything's washed up, of course, you can come over to lounging. So this is another space we want to, or another zone we want to be thinking about. This zone is for after dining is complete. You come out, you sit down, you can play some cards, tell stories, have a glass of wine. Anything you want to do just as far as lounging, relaxing after enjoying that nice meal. So that's the lounging space. So again, we have grilling, dining, and lounging are the 3 zones we need to be thinking about with the overall structure of your new outdoor living space. So in this situation, in this project that we recently finished, we have the driveway over here and the deck at this level. What we did not want to do is have a set of steps down out to a walkway and over to the driveway because of it being a lot more work to do it that way. So what we did is we created what we call a catwalk. And a catwalk is an elevated platform that allows you to easily transfer between deck level out to the driveway level. So when you have friends coming, they don't have to come through the front door. When you're trying to take materials from this area out to the garage to store them, or you want to take trash to the trash bin, you can go directly around the house and not have to worry about managing steps every time you come in and out of the space. So it just makes the space a lot more engageable, and it makes it a lot more easy for everybody to use. So thank you for tuning in here on Behind the Design. I hope you learned something today, and if there's anything we can do to help you, please reach out to us here at Master Plan. We're more than willing to help you. We love designing really cool spaces with our clients and also helping with information as well. So thanks again, and tune in the future for some really unique features that we have coming up. We want to show you how we built them and why we built them as well. So thanks a lot for tuning in.